and welcome back to MFAC Coaching. I am so glad you are here. This week I am doing my May to June Silk and Sonder review. You can see how well I filled out my May Silk and Sonder, and I'll start to show you what I'm going to do in June. And before I do that, I am going to tell you show you really who won the free giveaway from me from the March to April Silk and Sonder. So check that out, and then I'll get to showing you these planners. We're gonna try something a little different from here on out. So in March, there were 3 people who made guesses on my March to April Silk and Sonder video. And one of those 3 is going to win a little gift from me. And so every month from now on, this is what I'm going to do. It's always going to be a little, like 2 months delayed. So I know that's a long time to wait to get your gift. But hopefully, since it's free, you will, and you'll probably have forgotten you even entered. It'll just be an exciting, fun thing to win. So if you win, I'm going to announce it in the notes below of the This is now the May to June video, I'll contact you, you contact me, and I'll make sure you get some fun goodies. So let's see who won. Wow, this is so much fun. I think it's gonna be Lisa. All right. So Lisa, you have won, and feel free to comment on this video to see what keep watching to see what the riddle is, and yeah, congratulations. Thanks so much for watching my videos, and now here's to the May to June Silk and Sonder video. All right, well, congratulations to Lisa for her win. She got the riddle correct, although that is not a requirement for entry. And I will be sending her some fun things, stickers, pins, whatever kind of supplies, kind of tickle my fancy that day. All right, so here is the May Silk and Sonder. You can see what I did and what I didn't. Last month, you were able to see me put this Mother's Day inspired spread together. These are all stickers from Doodleberry. And then you get your future log. So you can see my June is quite busy. My July a little less so far at least. And I used my April, your April wins, your April challenges, your favorite moments. These are my intentions. I started a mood tracker that I was going to use as a hunger tracker, and I fell off after 3 days, and I'm gonna work on that. I think this idea is really good, and it's gonna be really helpful for me to try and track my hunger. I have realized my hunger is highly related to my mental state and how well I am feeling emotionally, and I did have a big feelings month, and so I wish I'd had all of that tracked, but that's okay. I went on vacation to England, and I've gone through a lot of transitions in the month of April and May, in fact. And so I'm just going to give myself grace that I started, didn't continue, and that is okay. You can also see habits also got done for 3 days. But there's a sleep tracker, a gratitude log, and then there's all these prompts that I usually get to, but this month did not get to any of them. But they're still here. I can do them and go back to them. I'm really sad that I didn't fill out this gumball machine, so I might do it this month just for fun. And then here is the riddle. What has many keys but cannot open a single lock? I guessed a piano. I know a bunch of other people also did that same guess. Let's see if we were correct. Yes, we were. Riddle answer is a piano. That's exciting. All right. So next month, because there's still actually a couple days, if you want to go back and comment on the April to May video, you can, and you'll be entered into the giveaway for next month. Yeah, so there's a monthly expense tracker, which I usually do to write down the things that I purchased online, and you can see that didn't happen this month either. But I did do some spreads. So this was, of course, a spread for May the 4th. May the 4th be with you, my friends. I believe this washi is from Purdy Planner. So cute. Some of these stickers in the background here are from Crafty Bee Design Studios. And then Erin Condren had these Star Wars themed stickers. Specifically, the characters, and then there's Trust Your Heart. This is actually from Happy Planner. But you can see I didn't actually use the planner. So because my life has changed and my work has changed, I haven't quite gotten into the flow of this planner again. And that's okay. I'm still using it. I'm still doing it because it brings me joy and kind of meditation and helps me focus and get to a place where I can understand myself and my own emotions so I can be more present for those around me. And so it is okay that maybe some of these things didn't actually get used. This was the week, well, at least part of the week prior, and then part of this week I was in England. And so I just didn't get to fill this out at all. And then the final week was a floral week. The theme was just flowers. It's one of my favorite themes to do. I try and do it about 4 times a year so I can do spring flowers and summer flowers and fall flowers and winter flowers. So this is spring flowers. I just went ahead. I was inspired by this gorgeous purple cover to pull out some purple stickers. These are all from Doodleberry. And with some, I don't actually know anymore. I think all the washi might be from Michael's. I'm not sure. And then you can see I've started to actually use the planner again, figuring out what I need, what I don't need. And then here is the entire week of the final week of May. So the week we're in when this drops. So I could decorate this one if I wanted to. And I'll just let you know the pens that you saw that I used in this spread were Art Alternatives. So these are either from Joann's or Michael's. I don't remember which one. And then the highlighters are Sharpie S Notes that are available wherever most office supplies are available. All right, so that was my May. This charm is also from Doodleberry. I'm going to go ahead and take the charm off. And these are just some, well, they're purple Post-it notes, but I think I actually got them from the Fabulous Planner. And they held up okay. I do carry this planner around, so that part's a little difficult. All right. Let me show you June. All right, so to June, I've already added this sunflower. I'm hoping for some sun. I live in San Diego. It's also known as Sun Diego, but it has not been providing the sun recently. It has been far more cloudy, but that's okay. The word for the month is loyalty. Oh, wow. That's, I'm excited for this one. Loyalty is something I really treasure. And I believe it takes some work to really be loyal to someone. And so I'm really going to be excited to see how they interact with the word loyalty this month. It can be hard to be loyal to yourself as well as being loyal to others. So that's quite exciting. And this cover is really pretty. I feel like it had it almost reads Christmassy because of the red and green, but it really isn't Christmassy. So I really like it. I'm really impressed with the design there. And I'll just do a quick flip through of what it looks like before I add any of my details. So you always get a note from the creator. Her name's Miha. Aww. So she says, many of us are loyal to our partners, our teams, our children, our family, our friends, and our pets. It comes easily to us, but I encourage you to explore this month just how loyal you are to yourself. Ugh, that's hitting home for me right now. The quality of being loyal is a strong feeling of support or allegiance. You get the whole year calendar, and then you get a month calendar. And just for this year, they put it this way. It used to be vertical? It used to be vertical instead of horizontal. And I really appreciate that they've made it this way, made it a little bigger and open for people to see. Some big things in June. We've got Pride Month, of course. You have Father's Day, Juneteenth. These are big, important things to be remembering. And then you get the future log, so you get July and August. So you have the May reflections and the June intentions, and as you've seen, I always change the categories of most of the June intentions to fit more of what I'm working on in my life. So I've got my coaching business, teaching, the podcast, my Instagram, some money management as they put it, and then relationships. We've got the mood tracker, which I'm going to do as a hunger tracker with just how hungry I am in a given day. And then the habit tracker, which I'll show you what habits I've been tracking or thinking about tracking. Got your sleep tracker. I used to use this as a workout tracker. I've stopped doing that. I haven't found another thing that I need to track at this time. But the sleep tracker is great if you're someone who is worried about your sleep patterns. They can really help you find some patterns. Yeah, you can see when you fall asleep. So there's just a lot of things you could do with that sleep tracker. But you can also change it to something else if you need. There's the gratitude jar. That's gorgeous. I love these jars. I love filling them with stickers and reminding myself just how lucky and blessed I am to have this body and the people in my life. Got some loyalty journal prompts. What can you do to fill your own cup or fasten your own seatbelt first? What are 5 positive things you can say to yourself when negative self-talk starts to creep in? Or when somebody else is telling you that you've done something wrong and you don't understand and you need to try and maybe give yourself some distance from their perspective so you can have your own. So what are 5 positive things you can say to yourself in those situations? Think about a time when your only job was to play and dream. What was your dream job as a child? Do you still have that dream? That's fun. And if you never had that space, because some of us didn't have that as a child, maybe give yourself some time now to have that space. See how you can play and dream, maybe with planner supplies. It's up to you, but I encourage you to find, if you don't have that as a child, how can you give that to yourself now? It says connect on the dot, connect the dots exercise, get into a comfortable space, grab your old journals or photo albums, and reflect on all the things you truly enjoyed doing throughout your lifetime. What did you enjoy doing at 16? What kinds of books, TV shows, and movies resonated with you? What are you good at? What were you good at? And how can you incorporate more of that into your life? You got a poem here from Laura Ingalls Wilder. Always get a coloring page. Even if I don't do them, I really appreciate and love the coloring pages. This is to draw your self-portrait now and 5 years from now. How are your habits and activities moving you towards your dream life? What do you need to adjust? What is working well? And remember, if you don't feel confident in your artistic skills with drawing, use a medium that you are comfortable with. And for me, that's oftentimes stickers. So feel free to do like little sticker collages. Lots of options. Of course, you can also use one of those online age generators and like take your picture now and then have it age you 5 years from now and see. I might do that just because I think it's fun. You get a seared peppercorn tuna steak with strawberry vinaigrette. That one might be interesting. And then you have your create your own bingo. So for me, I would try and figure out some loyalty activities. Like how can I check in with myself? How can I check in with my friends and continue to support them and be loyal to them? So that would be awesome. You have your loyalty word search. So you have some different words to find. I really like those. I like word searches because I can do them while I do other things. And it's, again, or if I just do it, it's very kind of meditative. This month's riddle. What word is pronounced the same if you take away 4 of its 5 letters? I have no idea. So if you have an answer to the riddle, go ahead and provide that in the comments, and you'll be entered into the drawing for not next month, but essentially 2 months from now. So everyone has the entire month to comment. But yeah, any comment is entered, even if you don't comment on the riddle. But if you do have a guess, we'd love to hear it. There's your monthly expense tracker, which again, I use to track the purchases that I make online. Things that I don't track the things that I purchase from like Target and can just come home with, but the things that I purchase and then I have to wait to get. And then again, you get the full week. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in here and do this spread. I'll do some of that with you. It is Memorial Day when I'm recording this, and ideally when I get it up on my channel. And so I have a bunch of kind of USA inspired stickers from obviously Crafty Bee Design Studio, but in order to be very cognizant that Memorial Day is not about it's not as much about patriotism as it is about acknowledging those who have lost their life in the line of duty. And so I also have these stickers that are from Michaels. They are one for each of the big 5 branches of the military, if I can call them that. So I don't think Space Force is included in these. I bought them a couple years ago, so I don't think Space Force existed yet. But then there are some other bigger stickers here that I will use to acknowledge the true meaning of Memorial Day, and to give thanks and blessings to those families who have lost loved ones, and to thank those who are willing to do this job. So I'll fill that out, and then I'll just show you the rest of the month. They all look the same. Then after the first 2 weeks, you always get your currently page. It says, if you can't be loyal to yourself, it's impossible to give others loyalty. You can't offer what you don't have. And there's quotes on each page. right, and then you get the full month through to July. And then you get some blank pages. On the back of this blank page, I'm gonna show you what pens I am choosing from this month. I am going to choose from a series of mild liners. And then I just bought some fine liners from Target. So these are the U brands, which is Target's brand, if I understand correctly. And I always choose 6 pens and 6 highlighters. I try to coordinate them to the cover. So these greens are really calling out to me. They seem like they are in the correct kind of color scheme. Obviously, I don't think I need all of them. Let's see how I feel about those 3. They may be too similar, we'll see. And I'll pick out some of the kind of reds, I think. Come on. Try maybe those reds and pinks. We'll see how that goes. And then, related, of course, we'll need some highlighters. So I'm pulling out this pretty rose color and a lighter pink. Those are some of the new ones that came out, I think 2021 or 2022. I'll try this kind of darker red and see if those don't go together. And then, let's see, we've got, don't have quite enough. We'll try all 4 of the greens and just see which of those seem to go best together. It's not perfect, but I think I'm going to use that olivey green more than the lighter green. Neither of them truly match, but I don't have a darker green highlighter. Let's double check. Very little, if any, ghosting, so that is perfect. So those will be the pens I use this month. All right. Now I've pulled out a few other things. I have this clip, which I just adore. This is from Planner Envy. It's last year's June clip. I use these clips to mark where I am, which week I'm at. So we'll go ahead and put it here on this week. And then I have pulled out some tabs, and I don't know where I got these from, although I think I got them actually from Staples. And I'm just gonna tab I'm trying to decide, because I want to tab the side. Yeah, so I'll tab the side, and I'm gonna tab key pages. So I'm gonna tab this page, which is the calendar, so I can easily access that. If you've never used Undo, this is what it looks like. It is a liquid chemical, I guess, that helps lift stickiness without ruining the stickiness, so you can still reuse the sticker. Not to be confused with like Goo Gone that actually tries to remove the stickiness. All right, and then last but not least, I will go ahead and tag this monthly expense tracker. So that's all the stuff in the front that I like to have tabbed so I can easily get to them. And then let me show you what I am tracking and how I will do all right. Okay, so got my hunger tracker, and now that I have my pens selected, I just label them one. So you're gonna find this is not terribly unique, I would say. And I don't have a super clear designation yet of the differences, other than 1 being not hungry at all and 6 being ravenous. And then I just kind of allow myself to choose numbers between that if I am not feeling either of those two extremes. But it's been interesting and helpful for me to try to quantify that and see if I can find any themes in my life. Like now I can tell you, like I've already started to be able to tell you that my emotional state is a huge part of my hunger, which isn't something I would have been able to tell you last month, even though I didn't track it for more than 3 days. At least not in the planner. But I'm finding it helpful, and I'll do then, as you know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, I try things for as long as I find them helpful, and if at any point I decide that it's not serving me, then I'm willing to let it go. And then the things I am tracking, I am supposed to be tracking my weight, and that is purely so that I know what it is. It is not a judgment. I am not trying to lose weight, just maintain it and feel healthy. I find that I feel at my best if I'm able to put my makeup on every day and my jewelry on. Now, part of the reason why some of that didn't get marked last month, or really this month, is that I ended up with pink eye, and it's not really advised to wear makeup when you have pink eye. So, so that I couldn't wear makeup, but that was okay. It was like I had a reason or like an excuse, and so it didn't upset me too much. My jewelry is just something I like to have on. It makes me like, it's one less thing that I think about if I have it on. If I don't have it on, I tend to notice. Like right now I only have one of my rings on. It's my wedding ring. I don't take it off. But the other ones I take off, and if I don't have them on throughout most of the day, it's like something I will notice and trip on throughout the day. So I've just found it just my own lack of distraction better to wear my makeup every day. I try to fill my water bottle 3 times a day. This is just so I'm drinking enough water. The water bottle I've been using started leaking, so I got to figure that out. Journaling every day, floss and brush my teeth every day, and of course then wash my face, which I don't feel as obligated to do if I'm not wearing makeup, but because I am trying to wear makeup, and I just have a very light application. It's not a heavy application by any means, but because I'm doing that, I want to make sure I'm washing it off. All right, So I'm going to go back through this and add some more of my own little flair, but I'm going to let you go for now as you have seen the planner. If you are interested in seeing what that first spread will end up looking like, I encourage you to check out my Instagram where I will be posting it later this week. And I will post other planners and such that I use. So again, thank you so much for watching. Congratulations to Lisa. I will be sending you something fun in the mail by the end of this month. And next month we'll find out who won in May. All right. Have a good one. Have a great month. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.